Chelsea Clinton retweeted and said, "My parents are not deceased," and I said, "I never said that, but your father is not Bill Clinton," and she stopped. So I just basically know how to give them the truth, and it shuts it. But yes, I wrote the book because they were doing things to me, and I decided to expose them. When they asked me to do the interview with Newsweek, with which I've noticed that a lot of the conservatives are pretentious opportunists. I think, yeah, they are pretentious opportunists that promote themselves. They're really not in there for anything except self-promotion, okay? And basically, I exposed them. There's a lot of them. So that I wrote this book and I exposed these people because I said, why would I want to do an interview with, Newsweek, whose covers are picked by Fareed Zakaria of CNN, and, he has Greta Thunberg, who knows nothing about the Lockheed Martin weapons, all about everything. So I know that NASA, the Department of Defense, and the clowns, whom I expose every single day I get a chance, are in charge, and of course CNN is.
Sure. Okay. So in terms of just like kind of moving up on the timeline closer to where we are now, because this is obviously going to be what interests people, they're all about what's happening right this minute. So do you want to jump to a little sooner, Well,
I have a few more that's a little sooner. I have
all right, go ahead.
The August 11th, I think a few weeks before that I said they were going to test out the EBS system, emergency broadcast system. Obviously, only 12% complied and 88% did not. So those people that did not were called to Reno for a little arrest party. So I call the little things that have happened 3 stings and 1 trap. 3 stings meaning the Congress going on vacation. It was reported that 67 of them were arrested. We have the Cyber Symposium, which some of them were arrested for blocking that. And we had the EBS system that basically they blocked, 88% of them, and they were arrested, called into Reno and arrested. Of course, right before that, they had 32 governors called into the Pentagon by Admiral Rogers and Secretary Pompeo, because President Xi, as you know, I don't know if you know this, but President Xi is part of the alliance. That would be China, the United States, Xi, Trump.
Or you can, a lot of people bandy about the word alliance. That can be misleading. So, he's a Chinese communist. Are you thinking he's a good guy?
I know he's a good guy.
President Xi.
He has had many assassination attempts, and I showed that in my videos where he's changing all the bodyguards, his Secret Service all the time, where there's 3 CCP generals that are trying to take him out. And he gave Trump a gift by sending the 2 top Chinese defectors with, I guess, many, I don't know how to use the technical term, many devices full of intel about the corrupt governors and who was paying them off from China. And they were exposed. So he sent a gift to Trump by doing that. Yes, he is working against those generals. One of the generals has been flooded out, I would say drowned, in one of the 2 LPS ground bases in China. As I know, the Three Gorges Dam is linked to servers for Bitcoin mining, which was started by the clowns in America, the CIA, along with the royals, which is brought in by Les Wexner, the big donor to Epstein, and of course the Wuhan lab that Dr. Fauci's all over, was started by from the CIA School of Harvard. That would be Dr. Charles Lieber.
Okay, well, yeah, to get back to Xi, that is an interesting approach. I've heard that point of view before. I don't think it can be totally substantiated.
Well, it can be substantiated by my email in my book. So there's a long email. Yeah.
There's an email from who?
From my informant in Taiwan.
Okay, but isn't that convenient? Intel can be a lie, right? You know
That's
that,
true.
right?
But you got to use your discernment. If you don't use your discernment, then
Sure.
you're not going to be an influencer or be part of that movement, because you're going to be leading many down the cliff like the Pied Piper. And we know one of those conferences you went to was led by one of those. Shall we go there? No.
Oh, well, yes,
Vegas.
certainly. But I have to say, I have to beg to differ on Xi. I understand that it's quite possible. I've studied the Chinese culture for a very long time. And actually, I spoke in Hong Kong, and I got a death threat when I was there from high-level Illuminati. So, there's a lot going on there that may or may not be sort of meeting the eye, and I think everyone's discernment can be different. So yes, let's talk about.
And I'm Chinese, right? And I speak Mandarin and Cantonese. And that
it doesn't matter what culture you are. A trader can be in any color, any.
Yeah,
race.
But you also know that one of the heads of the White Dragon families watches my channel. That's how he got to my friend George Nassif, who's dealing with a lot of things for him right now.
I have some high-level sources also in that, with regard to those individuals. So let's, but, again, beg to differ on that. So as far as this, I think you wanted to talk about 107. Is that who you were talking about? Because you think he puts out disinfo.
Yes, a lot of disinfo.
And I don't mind, you can bring forward what it is you think you have on Juan. And
I think his real name is Wayne.
I haven't had a chance to say.
His real name is Wayne Willott.
More than one.
His real name is Wayne Willott. He is an insurance investigator. He never corrected everyone when they said he was JFK Jr. And basically, he gets very upset when people don't agree with him. I was asked to have him on my show, and I said, no, this guy's extremely arrogant. I will not have him on my show. My girlfriend Roseanne has him on her show all the time, and he says all of his info is very general. It's generalities. If you know the Bible well, you would know all the stuff that he's talking about. He mixes it like Oprah does with a little bit of new agey stuff and other things. And then he's made a few little things lately that were very interesting.
Okay, so I have just come back from that conference, so I'm just going to bring on the screen for people. I've got an article here with a bunch of photographs, and there appear to be two wands. So I'm going to scroll down to the other one so that you can see. And the one who is actually Wayne Willott is this guy.
Yeah.
Which obviously is not this guy. Okay? So we have to kind of clarify things. And there's also some miscommunication or misunderstanding in who is doing the live voice on the shows, what person that is which of those people. And then there actually may be some more ones as well. It's a little like a president who has doubles. It does appear. So, this is an ongoing investigation that I'm on, and I appreciate that you says he talks in generalities. Actually, he's not about revealing all that much intel. He's not an intel guy. And I think that's purposeful. That's not his mission. He's actually more of a person to inspire Trump followers and people to be patriots. And that's really what he talks about and why he tells these long-winded stories. Now, some people have issues with some of the dates that he's come up with that things have not happened.